Yo, what is up, Crockxen clan members and others who stumbled upon this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today I'm going to be doing a the Nintendo Direct that just aired. Basically, what I'm most excited about, and a little bit of extra stuff here and there. So let's get started. So there was a lot of stuff. This Direct was 46-minute long. It was really long. Okay, I think it's longer than their normal standards. But it was great. There was a lot of stuff in there I was really excited about. There was some other things that were I'm kind of like I have mixed feelings with, and there was just stuff that I didn't even care about. Um, so Zelda Majora's Mask 3D is officially or has an official release date. Comes out next month, and I am pissed because that's way too early. It's too soon. And when they first announced it, when was that? I don't even. I think it was October or November. I don't remember what. I think it was the October Direct. Listen, no, it was November. It was November. It said it was spring. Okay, that's fine. I was expecting March or April. I think it's way too soon for me because to get everything, I have so many games right now. It is ridiculous how many games I have that I still haven't beaten or even played. I want to finish that stuff before I get a new game. I'm gonna end up buying it. I've never played Majora's Mask before. I mean, I played a little bit during the summer. My friend has it on his Wii U. He bought the Wii U version and he installed it. The point is, I am super excited to actually play Majora's Mask. It's gonna be my actual first time playing through the game, um, and I can't wait. A lot of people that I know tell me it's their favorite Legend of Zelda game, and I want to know what all the hype is about. It honestly seems like a fun game, and I love Legend of Zelda a lot. Like, the series in itself is one of my favorites of all time, so I'm really looking forward to what this entry brought to so many fans before and now. So we'll see that. There was a lot of stuff, a lot of indie games that were shown off. That a lot of them look pretty cool. There's one that they also talked about. It's a game that came out in Japan, and they're coming up with another game that comes out. That one and another game are going to come out in America at the same time. While that second one's going to come out over there. It's got this thing called Puzzles and Dragons. Um, I'm not really particularly interested in it, but it looked kind of cool, and so it's, the way they're gonna sell it, it's actually like that and a Mario version of that game, where it's basically you have an overworld, not an overworld, but like it's like a board. It's a typical Mario setup where you walk around the world, and it's a little puzzle game, and you can make Koopa Troopas and like Goombas and other like Mario villain characters or enemies actually join your party and face off other characters. I thought that was a nice touch. I'm probably not gonna bother with this title, but just the fact that it's two games for one price, it seems kind of nice. There's a lot of indie games though. There's a lot of indie games that are coming out for the Nintendo eShop. There was a lot of them that look kind of cool, and so, but we'll see how those goes. I do want to talk about Xenoblade Chronicles X though. I have never played a Xenoblade Chronicles game in my life. It is not a franchise that I've inherently had an interest in. The new game, on the other hand, looks really beautiful. It's a vast world. Like, it's a really big world. Like, we saw in E3 how vast this world is. It's really big. The enemies are humongous. Oh my goodness, it looks beautiful. I'm debating or not whether I do want this game. The thing with me is that since it's a franchise I don't know anything about, and I don't even know what installment to say. I know it says X, but I honestly doubt this is the 10th game in the franchise. But it's something I have never dwelled in, so I don't know how it works or how. I might have to wait for a demo release for me to actually get like a feel of the game to see if I'm actually interested in it or not. But just know that it was revealed. We had a little bit more information about it, and like I said, the world just looks amazing. It looks great, and oh my goodness, I can't wait for it. I do want to say one of the games that it's kind of I'm kind of have mixed feelings with, but it's kind of one of the disappointing realm. I'm a huge Kirby fan. Um, always have been, but I didn't really care for. I don't even remember what it was called, but it was a DS title where basically it's using the same premise in Rainbow Curse. You touch a little line. You're not moving Kirby. Kirby's moving by himself. You just have to control the direction. I don't really like that. I didn't like that idea back then. And I honestly don't like it now. There is a amiibo functionality, so that's there, but I don't know if I really feel like I'm gonna waste my time with this entry because I'm honestly more. I'm hoping to God I can be able to buy Triple Deluxe at some point because that game looks way more fun and it's an actual Kirby game. I mean, I'm not gonna say this isn't a Kirby game, but it doesn't. And the way it plays, it doesn't feel like a Kirby game to me personally. So it's just I don't know. That's just me though. That's just me. Mario Party 10. Now this one has a little bit of a I think it's a little bit of a controversy here. Okay, the game is fun. I can't wait to play this game. I'm definitely it's definitely one that I'm actually planning on buying. Maybe not day one, but I'm definitely planning on buying this game. It does have amiibo support, but Nintendo decided to do this weird thing where they're going to release a new set of amiibos of previous characters we've already had. For example, Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Donkey Kong. They're being re-released as new amiibos for this game alongside Toad, Donkey Kong, or not Donkey Kong, and Toad and Wario. The reason on Rosalina. Wait. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is how they're playing it out. They said you can still use your old amiibos for the Mario Party 10, but if they have a Super Smash Brothers save data on it, you're going to have to delete that data for Mario Party 10. The way to get away from that is to buy the new amiibos centered around Super Mario, the new Super Mario stuff. That's kind of bullshit. The only one I see worth the damn in that set is Toad because we're not getting one for Super Smash. And that one also works for Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, which is a game I am hoping to buy as well. There's so many games on Nintendo. Gosh damn, there's not enough time, not enough money, and there's just so many games that I want on the freaking thing. That's really, to me, the only one that's worth getting on that entire set because every other amiibo in that set you can get in the Super Smash version. Do you have to delete your save data? It's not that yeah, but it's not that hard to level it up again. I mean, I've leveled up my Kirby amiibo twice already. I deleted the data and redid it all over again. It's not that hard. It only takes you a couple, like maybe half an hour. It doesn't take that long. So in all honesty, if I were to do that, I would just. Oh yeah, Yoshi was another one because I'm playing. I do remember because I want to buy Yoshi, the Yoshi amiibo. I would just much rather prefer deleting the save data, putting it in Mario Party, and then moving on with my life. I don't feel like I need to buy another amiibo that I've already previously purchased. I'm just saying it's not worth the extra money. It's not. But Toad is definitely worth it because that's really the only way you're gonna get him. So that's that. I do want to talk a little bit about Codename Steam in terms of amiibo, and also get into like some other cool stuff. Robin was announced alongside Lucina and Charizard and some other characters that I was really paying. I was as soon as I saw Robin, I flipped the fuck out. So that's I'm just saying. I'm excited for Robin. As soon as I know that there's a pre-order, I'm gonna definitely do that because I'm getting that shit day one. As soon as that thing pops on the shelves, I'm definitely I'm just gonna go over there and be like, hey, I pre-ordered this shit. Give me my Robin amiibo right now. Robin, Lucina, Ike, and Marth are playable characters in Codename Steam. The way it works is that you get your 3DS. You know, it has to be the new Nintendo 3DS, which I'm gonna get to in a second. You get your new Nintendo 3DS, you put it in a game, and while you're playing the game, you put these amiibos on the touchpad or the touchscreen, and it becomes a playable character for that mission. If the character fails, you don't get him. You can't revive him at a checkpoint with unlike the other characters in the game. You would have to wait till you finish the mission, then just put the amiibo back on, and he reappears in the game. They all have special moves, special tactics, like special abilities, and their particular weapons. Marth has the Falchion and the rapier. Ike has the blessed blade, and I think it's an axe thing. Robin looks like he's just using his magic, and then they didn't really show off Lucina, which was really weird. But they're playable characters. That's what I'm saying. And they announced that because Marth, as we all know, is fucking rare as hell. You can't find the bitch anywhere. They're actually gonna re-release Marth by the time around the same time this game comes out. So in case you missed buying Marth, you can go get Marth and then use it in the game if you want. Which brings me to the next part, the new Nintendo 3DS, which I still think looks amazing. I definitely would want that. The problem is, it's coming out next month, and it's not like I have any money right now, so it's not like I'm going to be buying the damn thing. I would be very excited, and it would be awesome. And like, if somebody did a giveaway, I would definitely try to get that bitch because I definitely want the Nintendo 3DS. They're also doing a bundle between, I think it's Majora's Mask 3DS, new 3DS bundle, and it's a new. I don't know. I didn't get the game. It's another title though that's having its own little special Nintendo 3DS. And there's actually a secret project in the works for a different game for the new Nintendo 3DS, which they didn't mention a name, no release date, no information, just nothing. There was just the creator talking about there's a game in development, something like that. Now, before we get to the big stuff that I was the thing that made me most excited about, besides the Robin amiibo, there's a new Pokemon game that was announced. I don't know if this is the big Game Freak reveal, and I honestly don't think it is, because it wasn't even Game Freak that said anything about it. It was just thrown in there, and it felt kind of weird. It's a new Nintendo 3DS game, which is kind of like Pokemon Chose. If you never played Pokemon Chose, it's basically a Bejeweled type game where you have Pokemon characters in the bottom screen and you mix and match and then try to get like at least 3 or more of the same together, and then you attack a Pokemon, whatever Pokemon's on the top screen, and then you can actually capture them and then use them later on. Obviously, if you try to match Pokemon that are of a type that's stronger than the one that's on top, you'll do more damage, meaning you'll be able to catch it a lot faster, meaning you won't have to use as many moves because you're limited on moves. This is essentially it's not a sequel, but I don't even know what to say here. It's like I have an idea of what I want to say, but I don't know how to explain it. But it's the same type of mechanic. It's still a little puzzle. It's still a Bejeweled type game on the bottom touchscreen. You move Pokemon around to cause damage to the one at the top, and then you can have them join your team later on. It's essentially the same premise as Pokemon Chose. It's just it's a 3DS version. I honestly don't care too much about this title. I didn't really care about Chose either. I think I tried it out a little bit, but I never bought the game. I never played the game fully because it's just not. It wasn't interesting to me. So I'm honestly not even gonna bother with this title. Hopefully, whatever Game Freak has in store for us is more intriguing than that thing. I didn't want to say something else. So that's that. And now the biggest announcement, which from the moment I saw it, I knew what it was. there's a new Fire Emblem game coming out for Nintendo 3DS, and I'm buying that bitch day one because I'm officially a Nintendo. Like Fire Emblem Awakening was one of the greatest games I have ever played in my life. I love that thing so much. I have beaten it 3 times. Okay, that game is so much fun. It is ridiculous. I love it. I loved it to death. And I can't. That's actually why I love Robin so much. Robin is your main character in Awakening. I love Robin, and I can play him in Smash. And when he was announced, I flipped the fuck out, and I freaked out everybody that was around me because they were like confused at why I was screaming so loud. This is a new entry that I am gonna buy the moment it comes out because I love Fire Emblem now forever and ever, ever and ever, ever, ever. And I'm definitely at some point. I don't know if it's on the Wii U eShop yet, but I'm planning on buying Radiant Dawn, which is the game that Ike was in. And I think there's another one that he was in too. There's 2 Wii games that he's in. I'm gonna try to get both of those games and play them on my Wii U because, good God, I freaking love Fire Emblem now. I am hooked on the series. Oh, it's so amazing. But yeah, there also is some new system update stuff. You can actually like download Wii games directly into your Wii U. Like it's gonna show up on your Wii U menu and stuff like that. You don't have to go to the Wii menu to click on the game and then play it. Only specific titles are gonna do that though. I know that they said that Super Mario Galaxy 2 is gonna be the first one to be supported like that. They're planning Punch Out, I think, in February, and then the Prime Trilogy after that. So, and there's gonna be a discount if you get them like a week, at least a week after, or by a week after the release date. You get like a discount for the game. So, but yeah, that's basically all the stuff that, and there's a lot of stuff in there. There were very little stuff. I don't really want to talk too extensively about the indie stuff because I really didn't pay. I didn't pay as much attention to them because they're so it's like short sections of it too. Um, but yeah, so that's all I want to talk about. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. What do you think of these titles? Is there one that I missed and maybe you wanted me to talk about more? Or maybe one you're excited about? I didn't talk about Monster Hunter because I don't really care too much about Monster Hunter. But if you like it, you can say, hey, I'm fucking excited about Monster Hunter 4 and I can't wait to play it. Or whatever else. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, make sure to go to my channel, watch a couple of other videos to see if you're interested, and maybe join the Crockxen clan. Follow me on social medias, Twitter, Facebook fan page, Google+, all that jazz. I keep up to date on most of them. You can send me PMs for any video suggestions or videos you want to see. I'm all ears. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'm SoresanCrockxen, and I'll see you guys in future videos.